Okay, another math video from algebratesthelper.com. And what I'm going to do in this video is show you how to find the area of a circle. So it's actually pretty easy if you know how to use the formula. So it's always good to know what the formula is. So the area of a circle, okay, let me go ahead and write that down here. The area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. Okay, so let's just real quick take a look at what that formula means. Okay, so pi, all right. Pi is just a number, okay? It's an irrational number. It just means it's a decimal that keeps going forever. But we can go ahead and just use a real rough estimation of the value of pi being 3.14. Now, if you have your calculator, most calculators, especially scientific calculators, you can pull up a very accurate, a much more accurate value of pi. Okay, so that's what this symbol is right here. Okay, this just represents this. Now, I want to kind of stick with this value of pi real quick and just show you why it's 3.14, etc., etc., etc. Okay, because remember, this decimal keeps going forever. All pi is, okay, if you take any circle, okay, you take any circle and you take this measurement. Okay, this measurement is called the circumference. If you just, get like a tape measure or something and you just took a measurement of this, okay, and then you said, all right, I got the measurement, I know how many centimeters or inches the whole circumference of the circle is, and then you took the diameter, which is the width of the circle, okay? So if you took the circumference, which is this distance all around, and you divide it by the diameter, well, guess what number you're going to get? You're going to get like 3.1415, and it kind of goes on and on forever, okay, out to infinity. So instead of writing infinite amount of digits, people were smart enough to say, you know what, let's just call this whole number, let's just give it like a symbol, and we'll give it the symbol pi, okay? So that's where that number comes from, okay, that value. It's super important in mathematics, so you want to be able to certainly be familiar with where it, I think the history of the number, okay, or where it comes from. Okay, so we kind of get back to our problem here. All right, so we have pi. Oops, I've got to kind of put my pi back in there. Okay, all right, so area of a circle equals pi r squared. Now r, okay, r is the radius. So let's talk about this real fast. Okay, so here the diameter is the width of the circle. Okay, it's the technical thing is the largest chord in the circle. I don't like to get too technical when I'm teaching this stuff. It's just the basic. That's the width of the circle. Okay, the widest part of the circle. Now, if for example the diameter here is 10 centimeters, the radius is half of the circle. Okay, or excuse me, half of the diameter. So this would be the radius. Now, a good way to think of the radius is this. If I said here's a compass, okay, you probably know what a compass is. You've played with them, I'm sure, in class before. Has a little like ink thing right here, or a pencil, and a little pointy thing, and then what you do is you twist this thing around, right, to draw something. So if I said you take this compass on your piece of paper and draw a circle, you would say, okay, I would just arc around and I would draw my circle like so, right? Okay, as I twist this thing around. Well, this distance right here, okay, this distance, or the distance you open up the compass, is the radius, okay? So the radius emanates from the center of a circle. All right, so you probably knew that, and I'm assuming that most of you out there know, but for those of you who don't, this is important stuff because you won't know how to use the formula if you don't know what the radius is. Okay, so here's a circle. I want to know the area of the circle. Its diameter is 10 centimeters. So what is its radius? Well, the radius is always 1/2 of the diameter. Okay, so that's something you need to know. So in this case, it'd be 5 centimeters. So all we need to do is use our formula. Area equals pi r squared. So that's going to be pi r is 5 centimeters. I'm just going to plug in 5 here, okay, squared. So the area is equal to pi times 25, okay? Now, I'm going to take this a step further. If I was your math teacher and you gave me this answer, 25 pi, I would give you almost full credit, okay? Now, you can go into your calculator and take 25 and multiply it by 3.14, another value, and give me a full decimal, number for this might be like 76 point something or the other. I don't really care about that, okay? But what I do care about is for you to put the proper units of measure. Okay, so we're talking about area, and area is units of measure are squared. So if the distance here was 5 centimeters, I want to see your area being 25 pi centimeters squared. Okay. All right. So hopefully, you got something out of this video. Um, Please come by our website, algebratesthelper.com. Got tons and tons of other videos and other awesome tutorials, all designed to make math easy to learn. All right. So take care. Good luck.